Okay guys, yesterday's time travel team gave us a mission and I'm determined to see it through.
Oh, I love a good mission. What was it?
We need to go back in time to figure out when the Slinky was invented.
Slinkies are so much fun.
When do you think it was?
When do you think it was invented?
Well, I think most people who watched yesterday's broadcast thought it was probably the 40s. Sounds like a good place to start. You can find out what other important things happened in the 1940s as well. You guys ready?
Yes.
We can do it!
That's it, you can do it. So proud to know that you recognize that you can do it.
Thanks. Who are you?
It's me, Rosie. I'm also known as Rosie the Riveter. Well, I'm not really Rosie, as Rosie isn't an actual person, but an icon that encouraged other women to join the World War II effort with this awesome phrase, "We can do it."
That's awesome! I bet that really helped boost morale among all the workers that helped produce all the war materials.
You bet it did. It really inspired women to serve our country during the war. Now, this picture is famous. I bet you it will inspire women for years to come.
I think she is right. I think the poster is still being used today.
Yeah, we were big on our promotional videos and icons. Here, watch this one.
She starred in a famous World War campaign and eventually became one of the most famous icons in American history. But who exactly was Rosie the Riveter? And what's the real story behind her well-known image? To start with, it's not really about a riveter named Rosie. It's not even about one woman, but about millions. After the United States entered World War II in late 1941, government and industrial leaders called on American women to join the workforce in order to replace manpower lost when men enlisted as soldiers. Some 6 million would answer that call. Between 1940 and 1945, the female demographic of the national workforce increased from 27% to nearly 37%. Half of these working women took on tough jobs in defense industries.
Isn't that awesome? Here comes another icon of the war movement, Captain America!
Hi, I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have: patience. Sometimes patience is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
Well, as much as I love Captain America and can see how inspirational Rosie the Riveter was, I would really like to meet some real heroes of the 1940s.
Oh, I have just the thing. Let's go.
Okay, where did you take us?
I brought you to meet the Wasp. Like from Ant-Man and Wasps. I told you I wanted to meet a real hero, not just some made-up superhero. Not that Wasps. Yes. The Wasps were a special group of women who were pioneers of their time. Wasps means Women Air Force Service Pilots. Look, here comes one now.
Hello, friends. You look lost. Anything I can help you with?
I was just telling them how awesome the Wasps were. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Sure. What would you like to know?
How many Wasps are there?
I am one of 1,074 female pilots to serve during the war. We are the first female pilots to fly for the U.S. military. And although we are considered civilians, we hope to create opportunities for future generations.
What kind of missions do you do?
We ferried new planes long distances from factories to military bases and departure points across the country. We tested newly overhauled planes and even towered targets to give ground and air gunners training shooting with live ammunition.
Wow, the Women Air Force Service Pilots were some superheroes of aviation. Yep, they were even called the Avenger Girls. Although the program closed after 2 years, these women received the Congress Gold Cross, the civilian honor given by the U.S. Congress. Okay, now onto the weird weird spiral metal object in your hands?
Oh, this is a slinky, and it was invented in 1943 by mechanical engineer Richard James. He actually invented it by accident. He was working on to devise springs that could keep sensitive ship equipment steady at sea. He accidentally knocked some samples off a shelf and watch it gracefully walk down instead of falling.
That's so cool. Sometimes even mistakes turn out great. We invent and create some awesome things in our discovery lab too.
Yeah, we have some amazing equipment in our lab. It makes creating things so easy. But wait, we don't go anywhere to find out that information. How do you all know that stuff about the slinky?
Oh, that was easy. I just used Google. But I wonder when Google was invented.
Too bad we had to head back. But I bet tomorrow's crew could figure out all kinds of information about Google. What do you think, Rangers? Was Google created in 1950s, 1980s, or 1990s?
See you in the future,